every state needs to be critically informing their state population that the gatherings that we saw in Thanksgiving will lead to a surge. It will happen this week and next week. And we cannot go into the holiday season, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, with this same kind of attitude that those gatherings don't apply to me. I'm thrilled with the vaccine.
Right.
But we won't have them for the most vulnerable Americans until February. So we need to do this now.
Dr. Birx is warning that we are still very much in the middle of a deadly pandemic and still without a vaccine, with more than 14.8 million cases in this country, more than 283,000 lives lost. And the CDC is predicting up to 45,000 more Americans could die by the end of this year. The Biden team, needless to say, has a lot on their plate. Add to that the responsibility to now heal in America, where 74 million people voted for a man who spreads election disinformation and virus disinformation. We're not sure why, despite the real damage it's done to just about all of us. And a GOP-led Senate committee that's now invited a doctor with a history of opposing vaccine requirements to be the lead witness tomorrow in a Homeland Security committee hearing on early at-home coronavirus treatments. While Biden and public health officials try to convince the public that taking the vaccine would be the best and only real solution to saving as many lives as possible. Joining our conversation, Nick Confessore, New York Times political and investigative reporter and MSNBC political analyst. Dr. Vin Gupta is still here. It is on brand, I suppose, Nick, to have someone so controversial invited by this committee, by these Senate Republicans who now have... They don't seem embarrassed anymore by trafficking in and peddling disinformation, especially when it came to Trump and Russia. But to have somebody like this at this crucial moment for the coronavirus vaccine, it's discovery, it's the government trying to bring it to our country and then trying to vaccinate our whole population, seems more than just coincidental. What do you think is behind this?
You know, it's hard to imagine what the upside here is unless there are members of the committee who actually don't believe in vaccines. But it is striking that it is coming as responsibility for the vaccine and its distribution is going to shift from a Republican president to a Democratic one. And let me just tell you, in terms of misinformation and disinformation, the vaccine program is going to be the equivalent of a second presidential campaign. There are going to be fonts of misinformation about the vaccine on Facebook and on Twitter. There's a whole community of people and groups that are deep and well organized on these platforms to combat the spread of the vaccine. And it's a viral idea about a virus. It's sort of kind of poetic and sad, but this is a really bad time to elevate a vaccine truther in this way.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.